probably shorter time to travel to Europe than coming to Champagne. But
So again, fourth year, really privileged to be here. I was asked to speak about pterional craniotomy. That's what neurosurgery is all about. This is a suprasellar mass that is a craniopharyngioma.
thank you, Al, for the invitation, and congratulations on your fourth course.
This is a side view that you can see. This is not a surgical view you're going to see, but just again to understand the anatomy of what you're trying to remove so that you can approach whatever pathology that you're trying to address.
Inviting this group of faculty and ambitious residents and students to Champagne, Illinois. It takes me probably shorter time to travel to Europe than coming to Champagne, but we like to do it just for you and for this great group of friends. And
so those are the important anatomical landmarks that you should always be thinking about when you're performing a cranioidectomy.
So I always say this course is the didactics about not how to do things just by itself, but why.
So it's like they call it high contrast.
More fields.
And the sort of intradural steps, which are pretty consistent actually. There's just a few things that you do over and over again and stuff, and it's not that hard.
So this is exactly how we do it in the operating room. And your target is going to be to drill the anterior part of the petrous apex and retract P3 in order to get as much of that petrous bone as possible.
The upper arm, you can take down the shoulder, and it opens up the space between the neck and the shoulder. Where do you place your pins? So 2 centimeters on the SLR side, 2 centimeters above the pinna, and the two pins straddle. Using all this dura, exposing the bone until you get to this edge here, right? And this is, you know, the edge of the petrous bone. And in fact, and what you want to do is, in a real case, is be able to put a retractor here. So once again, here's GSP, and here's the arc with eminence. And there's a nice depression for the meatal depression in here. But if you bisect that, that's where the IAC should be, right here. So you can see there's one angle, there's the angle makes it like a 120, and then if you bisect it, so your IAC should be here, which is this nice depression here. So you want to drill this area right here, right? So this is what you want to drill.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium.
We take our time to fly. We're champions in the sky.
So once I identify the eustachian tube, now 30% of my target identified. So I retract the middle turret from backward anteriorly. Please follow this step. You will never lose your way. It's precise.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Anand Germanwala, and I'd like to start by thanking Dr. Mustafa for the kind invitation. Weil was one of my first residents as a program director, and I thoroughly enjoy this meeting because not only is it skull-based neurosurgery, which is something I enjoy, not only do I interact with medical students and fellows and residents in other parts of the country that I meet here, but it's so rewarding to see his success over the times. And this is my fourth time being here. This is the fourth course, and every year I've seen improvements in this course. And so I'd like to take a moment, just give him a round of applause because it does take time.
To be honest, when I saw this, I was so worried that this is apoplexy due to the patient's aspirin flavix and the sudden onset of his symptoms.
So Sammy, you're the wise surgeon, or you learned it from wise surgeon?
I'm the wise surgeon.
Yeah, just for the disclosure part.
So I had the great fortune of training with him as a resident. And
As I mentioned yesterday, my belief from these venues or these meetings is we learn how to do things, but why and when to use each approach. So given the diversity of what we teach you here, we need to go home with that message. Let's talk about options that we have here.
Position tube on the left side, position tube on the right side. This is the upper climbs. This is the posterior clinoid process on the right side, posterior clinoid process on the left side. Already we have removed the middle clinoid process together a few minutes ago, and this is the location of the anterior clinoid. So anterior clinoid, middle clinoid, posterior clinoid. And of course, if you have something here, you can.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the option is probably not that pretty sizable here. You can go pretty far laterally. Okay.